Hey you guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be a meal prep for me and baby Jaden, who is now 10 months old and does a baby-led weaning. So I hope you get some inspiration to meal prep from this video, so let's get right into it. I'm starting off with washing our produce. So we have some blueberries here, and we also have some blackberries. We love fruit in this household, so I always get a lot, and I always get it, especially when it's on sale. I always put my fruit in easy to reach places, so my fridge has those little compartments that I put all the berries in. We also have some grapes as well as strawberries here. Give it a good rinse, and I like to keep these in containers. We use these for our oatmeals, just as a snack, in our smoothies, and the list goes on and on. So I try to get fresh produce as much as I can, but sometimes I'm in a hurry, and Target Drive Up has been a lifesaver. So I like to wash all my produce, string beans, broccoli, and everything, and I like to pat them dry because I do feel like they last longer that way. This is just some shredded carrots, and then we have some zucchini that I'm peeling here. I usually peel my zucchini, especially when I'm adding it into my smoothies, and I am doing this one to add into my smoothies. It makes it nice and creamy, but just add some vegetables in there and you don't even know you're drinking it. Of course, you can also cook these. That is totally fine. It's a preference if you want to leave the skin on or off, so you do you. But that is why you see me putting it into a Ziploc bag. It's going straight into the freezer. Once those string beans are dry, we're putting them into this plastic container here, and I put it in the drawer in my fridge. Now we are going to take some pears. These were kind of past their lifetime, so I'm cutting them up and just putting them into a pot. And you don't really have to boil these, but I want to cook them with a little bit of cinnamon for more flavor. And I am just going to puree these kind of after, not fully, you'll see what I'm saying. Now time to put together my everyday smoothie. If you guys want to know the ingredients that I put into here and the exact recipe, I'm going to leave down a link below. It's going to give you a free guide on this recipe, as well as 5 things you should be adding into your smoothie daily. But this is our everyday go-to green smoothie that me and Jaden drink, and also, I do this every night, so I have it ready to blend in the morning. And then I place it right in my fridge door, so it's ready to go. All I need to do is add water. So now I'm just refilling my kale that is going into the freezer. I like to take off stems as much as I can, but I do feel that it lasts longer in a different bag or container than what it comes in. So I like to just freeze kale because that's the only way I eat it. Now time to wash some broccoli and some cauliflower. So in this family, we love to eat broccoli. My husband does not love cauliflower, but I am going to cut up the broccoli. And just a random tip here, when you guys cut off the stems, try to pull apart the broccoli crown because it's less of a mess than actually cutting through it again and again and again. You'll see what I'm saying if you try it out yourself. And then I place my broccoli into this container. I love these containers because they are see-through. I can see everything, and it gives me just a nice idea of what I have and allows me to make better options throughout the week. Now I'm cutting up that cauliflower, same thing here. We don't really eat much cauliflower. I actually use this for smoothies as well. It just makes it more filling. The taste isn't too strong, and I also steam these for Jaden. So here I am going to steam some broccoli. I'm just taking broccoli florets that we had from like a few days before, so this is like the older broccoli. And then I'm cutting up some zucchini here. As you guys can see, I'm leaving on the skin, and this is for myself specifically. I'm gonna use this as like a stir fry of veggies in the morning with like eggs on the side or something, and I can also use this for cooking. I decided to peel another zucchini here. I'm going to cut it up into fours, like little triangles for Jaden. He actually loves zucchini out of all vegetables. It is the cutest thing, but it's the first thing he always wants to eat, and I'm really happy because I cannot wait to grow zucchini this summer. We had so much last year that I had to freeze a lot. So now it is time to make some chia pudding. It is 3 tablespoons of chia seeds to 1 cup of milk, which I am going to be using oat milk. So I'm making 3 full servings of this. I'm just adding some pumpkin spice flavor, but feel free to add whatever you like, maybe cinnamon or ginger or nutmeg. And if you do this, just remember to kind of eat this, I would say, in the next 3 days, because then it can get like a funky texture. So that's why I do it for 3 days only. And shake, 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 so all of those chia seeds are nice and mixed up. Once the veggies are nice and soft, I decide to transfer them over into a container. So I did do some cauliflower, broccoli, and zucchini for Jaden specifically. We will eat this too, especially me, but this is mostly for him to get in his veggies. And I definitely cook them a little bit softer than usual. Now time to make some oatmeal for the week. I usually don't use quick oats, but for some reason this is the one I bought by accident. So I'm doing 1 cup of oats, some cinnamon, and then I am adding in some flax meal as well, and this is just ready to go to put on the stove in the morning for Jaden and I. Once my pears are done, all I'm doing is smashing them with a fork here. Feel free to put it into a blender, but I don't like to make any like purees specifically. I am adding this into an ice thing. I don't know what it's called. Mold, yes, an ice mold. And this is so great to put in the freezer and then pop one into your oatmeal for some added flavor. Now I'm cutting up the things for my smoothie. As I mentioned before, if you guys want to grab this freebie, I'll leave down the link below. But cutting off the lemon peel because that can make your smoothie taste really bitter. And then I'm going to be doing the same thing with my oranges. And I usually do this for 3 days or more, depending how much I can fit into this container. Then it's time to peel some ginger. Ginger is so good for you. I know some people don't like the taste, so feel free to skip this, and you can choose to leave the skin on or off. But if you're going to keep the skin on, then I would definitely say try to buy organic. So here I'm doing apples. I don't really think they brown too much. I'll use this to eat with peanut butter, but also for my smoothies. And this is just the way I do it. It's nice and easy. I'm cutting up some lemon once again so I can squeeze it into this little mason jar so I can add it into my tea, as well as make some lemon water in the morning or throughout the day. So now it's time to make some granola. My husband loves it. I actually have to make some more today as I'm watching this video. So I always add some almond butter, peanut butter, or cashew butter, some type of nut butter, and I really kind of just eyeball this so I don't have a specific recipe. And then I'm using MCT oil, which is the coconut oil. You could also use that. And then adding honey. Be careful if you're going to feed this to your child. You shouldn't give honey to your child under 1 year old. So if that's the case, I would add maple syrup and then just mix until all of your granola is nice and coated. Then put it in the oven for 30 minutes for 350 degrees and mix in between, and it should turn out something like this. Now using the same bowl, I'm adding a spoon of hemp seeds, cacao nibs, and some flax meal, and again almond butter. We are going to mix this all together, and then we're going to add the best part, which is chocolate. I like to use a dark chocolate bar. You could choose whatever you like, but just cut it all up into small pieces. Add to the mixture and stir it all together. I really just kind of eyeball this as well, just put as many as you want. And then I'm taking dates, and I fill up as many dates as I can while doing this. Sometimes less comes out, sometimes more, but I put it into containers flat so then I can freeze them because we love them when they are nice, cold, and chewy. And who doesn't love sweet and salty? Because we do. I'm adding a sprinkle of sea salt on each of them. And that is how they turn out. These are so yummy and such a great treat to have, and a super healthy one too. So that's it, guys. This is what my fridge looks like at the end of my meal prep. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys like this video, please give it a big thumbs up so I know that you guys want to see more. And subscribe to my channel for more because it's free. And I hope to see you guys in the next one. Bye. Take care.